Hi, YouTube. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. By the time this gets, I'm not even sure if this is going on YouTube. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The editors are having trouble with the first episode, and we're so fucking far in. But it is what it is. It is what it is. What it is. You know. Hope you guys are practicing that self care. I don't know much about this episode, right? All I know is that people have told me to fucking watch it because it's fucking hype. Apparently, it's really, really fucking hype. So I am beyond thrilled to go ahead and get into this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited to go ahead and like further this journey. By the way, I do want to highlight not every episode has to be 2, 3, 4, 5 hours long for it to be good. Sometimes an episode can be an hour of just giggles and laughs and talking about some of like the character choices and stuff like that, and it's still a good episode. You know? And that's one of the big elements, big things that I want to go and point out there, because some people want me to do like a 4 hour per episode type thing. Nah, brother, not every episode is gonna get 4 hours out of me. Some might get an hour, some might get two, some might get five, some might get 12, some might get 24. When I start doing One Piece, I'm pretty sure that that's gonna eat up my entire life. But that's for another time. For now, we have only Frieren's time. And I'm really curious about where it ended off and where we're heading with this. Are we about to see Frieren literally just slay everyone, destroy everyone in an instant? That's what I'm curious about. Are we about to see Frieren step up and literally showcase why these kids are powerful? What is going on there, you know? It's a cut down version, no long scenes, no shit fillers. Oh no, Nick. Oh no, what do you mean by that? Overall, super duper excited to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we go ahead and like just run it? Just run it, right? Also, in case you guys don't know, hey, I'm currently streaming from a new place I just moved into, which means I don't have my usual setup. I'm doing this on a laptop. So if it sounds weird, funky, different, whatever, that's the reason why. It's a little echoey in here because I don't have a lot of furniture. I just started moving in here and stuff, but it should be normalized by next week or whenever next week comes around. Hopefully, fingers crossed. That little beat right there would fucking kill it in any club. Just that little beat right there on fucking repeat for a little bit, it would fucking like you would have everyone just like if you know, you know. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. If you know, you know. You know. Back from watching Frida, and I see Ed hasn't even started it yet, bro. I haven't even started it. It cuts down about 120. No, but that's why I'm like, I'm listening to this and I'm like, wait a minute. Ed clubbing stream when soon because I actually live close to a club now. It's like a minute away. I'll be stopping every so often, so I'll wait. Oh, till the end. Oh, here we go, boys. Oh, those eyes. Those eyes. Oh. Oh. Your mage companion. Yeah. No, no. Oh, this is so sad. Why is this so sad? Yeah, Saris, I'm in a new place. What I'm thinking about, and this isn't even my streaming room. How do you know that you fucked up, right? The setup is so sad. Why is the setup sad, dude? It's just Honestly, it's just a discourtesy. If we're thinking about it, though, if we're legitimately thinking about it, what does this do? The setup doesn't have Mr. Pinguino. I know, I know. What does this do if you were to have locked away a famous idol, a mythological aspect? What is it? What does that mean for you? How would you feel if you locked away a famous celebrity, a well-known celebrity, mythological celebrity? You locked up accidentally the world's best soccer player, the or the world's best, I don't know, musician or band or whatnot. How would you feel? Would you be okay with it, knowing that you may have just like Harry Houdini, whoever that means for you? You would start questioning your choices. Hmm. But if it was any other person, would they have to follow the same rules or no? And that's where this line of questioning starts coming through. I'm still. Again? Again? Oh, okay. Oh. When you can read your opponent's moves, like, dude, you sure about that? You sure about that? It is about to go Phil Goblino mode here. Like, you sure about that? What the fuck is no? Think about it. She went out there by herself against you and your entire fucking army, and she's confident. What does that say? You fought against her before. Oh, ooh, ugh. I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. Is it all those pendants? Ugh. The scales of obedience don't mean shit in the face of Frieren. Frieren will fucking slash that fucking scale in half and be like, you see, there is no such thing as equality. I feel like Frieren is just the type of individual to just be like, you sure about that? You sure about that? Ooh, aura stuff already in the general. I can't show that here. I can't show that on Twitch, brother. 500 years is too short. Aura's too hot to handle. Greater mana control. Are you sure this is the smartest idea? You're going up against someone that was in the hero's party that has done incredulous shit, almost defeated you before. Are you sure? Has the name of a fucking slayer? The scale switches. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, but what that ends up doing is that ends up causing people to become way too cocky and think that just because they have a special weapon or technique that they're unbeatable, right? It's a sense often that like we're unkillable that often gets us in some of the most like precocious situations where we end up risking pretty much everything. That's why I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is already an end game if we're being realistic. Everything's about to go to hell here, and we all know it. Like, ooh. Mm. Take off their head. Yeah. You know who Frieren's reminding me of? Not the magic aspect, but the whole missing swords and shit. Of what was it? The guy in Elden Ring that took on what was her name? The guy in Elden Ring that used to take on um Melania, yes, Melania. And he was like, let me solo her. Yes. That's what Frieren is reminding me right now. Just like casually missing it, like, this, like no one's landing anything on her. I'm like, this is Sir Let Me Solo Her. Exactly. Exactly. I'm like, you have some knights. You have some incredible knights in here. You clearly see that Frieren has like incredible potential and has had incredible potential for so long. You still want to talk trash? Through this, though, we also have to remember for Frieren, what is this like seeing all of this? This is disgusting. For her, this is something that she has to put an end to. This is something that must be stopped right here, right now. And I think it has more to do with her distaste for demons than it does for what the demon has done. Ooh. Ooh. You're about to meet a lot of first. It was nothing. Oh. You fucking triggered her. Frieren's trigger word. Himmel. I must kill you now. Frieren looks at Aura disgusting. Oh, she calm outside, but oof. But that shows that she like this is why I will always say, and any good therapist or psychologist will always say, look at well, they won't say that because apparently that just fell. Let me put this up right. Hold on, chat. Hold on. But this is one of the big aspects that I'm like, look at thunk, very profound. They will a good psychologist, a good therapist will always say, identify your triggers for this reason. Cause what are triggers? And a lot of people throw out this word like it means something, right? What are like it means everything. Like, oh, everyone gets triggered for everything nowadays. And it's like, no, like what are your triggers? You can set it up. We'll take oh, it's rip mic stand. Yeah, it's because I'm on a table that doesn't really have an edge for it. That's the main reason why. So even if I were to set it up again, it would probably fall in a little bit, you know. But like, what are your triggers? I'm pretty sure you guys can hear me fine. A trigger is something that pulls a direct, strong emotional response. It's not something that makes you just uncomfortable. It's something that makes you like hits you deep in your core and you have a strong emotional reaction, right? For example, uh, I one of my old triggers back in the day was someone, especially people coming up and trying to go ahead and like compare me to Cool Ranch Doritos' new boyfriend or whatever. In case you guys don't know, it's an inside thing here on Twitch. So some stories that get told. I'm pretty sure they're in the videos out there, and being like that has nothing to do with me, and it would trigger me when people would bring up other people. It will legit punch you in the mouth if you ever smack your lips while eating. Yeah. It would trigger me, dude. Like when people brought that up, I'd be like, dude, just fucking stop. Like, I don't want to hear this shit. Like, stop, stop, stop. Right? That type of a thing. Like, I'm trying to live my own life. I don't know why you're trying to bring this up, so on and so forth. Luckily, you get over that as you grow and you evolve as an individual and date other people and evolve, right? For other people, it's fight or flight emotionally. Yes, absolutely. But that's why I'm highlighting this because some people don't seem to know. For Frieden, looking at that response almost immediately, that triggered some sort of anger from her, right? That triggered a response that isn't normally like Frieden. Yes, she hates demons, but to the point where she has to state this out loud, that's very unfrieden like. That's very interesting that you know, for her, this is something that she has to state. Why do we say what we say? And that's the next question that comes through. Why do you say certain shit that you say? Is it because you've learned that that's a way to fit in with others? Is it because that's a part of your attitude? Or why? Where does that come from? Anyway, all right, let's go. Oh, he's growing. True though. Oh, oh, ah, my shipping heart. Mm, my shipping heart. Mm, ah, mm. Oh, you. Oh, bro, the way that she even like frowned a little bit and she's like, we got to do this. Oh, they really are growing on one another. They really are a part of a team. Oh my God. Ah. I'm gonna beg for food. I mean, oh, oh, she had other expectations for you. True. Oh, you're being tracked. He did not. Oh my god. I like how quickly she realized something was wrong. Like that. Like, she's just so quick on it that it's. Ugh. 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 But then you went and moved. It was my intention. You fell for it. Is that boy strong? So what are they doing? Especially for Fern's sake. Like, what is she doing at this point in time? Like, if you take it point by point through this, right? Even the whole like talking while being in pain, it's how do you analyze something that may come out of this? Like, if you're in a fight and whatnot and you're getting punched, how do you think ahead? How do you buy time? How do you plan your next moves? Even if it's forced compliance out of this by answering, how do you deviate an answer to give you an advantage? And even in conversations, in business and talk, that's what it turns out to be as well, you know? It's a serious crime. Oh shit. Yeah, that probably makes sense. Even just seeing the advances in this for you guys, would you believe it? Would you believe it? Fern truly is Frieren student, absolutely. It's amazing that how much poker face is going on, right? How much the advantage of like trying to go ahead. Those s- scrapes really get me. Yeah, they really love close animations. Yeah. His hand isn't shaking. So specifically, what I'm getting at through this is how far would you go to keep yourself concealed? How far would you go to keep your intentions concealed? Because at the end of the day, there are some people that can try and read you like a book, but that opportunity of being read comes from a situation like this. So, how far would you go to keep yourself completely stable despite being bleeding, despite being in pain, despite 101 situations from this? I have so many questions that are leading up like this that I'm a little like thrown back because all of a sudden I'm seeing Frieren and Fern. I'm seeing a lot of instances like this, right? Bonfire. Right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, okay? For her to say that, for her to even give her that props, Frieden is establishing, yeah, Fern girl, fucking magic machine gun. For her to establish that, what does it show? It shows that Frieden cares about her. Frieden actually thinks about her more than just like, oh yeah, I gotta come through with. It's like you have strengths. You just need to realize that like I'm an old person that can live thousands of years, prehistoric, and can keep going. And there's certain things that we're never gonna match up on, but you have some incredible strengths. And that positive reframe that is happening there, beautiful. Strength-based approaches, beautiful. That's amazing. That is what a good story does right there. That's what good evolution does from it. Oh, instant, bro. Instant. Oh. Oh. Want to see me do it again? You haven't even seen his shoe potential, though. Ugh. Ugh. Fucking Fern walking around like she's got that like 100 tier S++ ultra rare fucking armor and knows that nothing's gonna fucking happen. Oh, dude. God damn. This animation though. They're just going smooth with it. But yet she's keeping up with you? Yeah. In the eyes of the demon, it's Fern the Slayer. Holy shit, dude. I did not think Madhouse went fucking hard on this, dude. No moves wasted. That badass walk. Dude, it's fucking insane. Like, this is some fucking insano shit. Like, what the fuck? You really think so? Keep it up. Ugh. Oh, good kick. Good kick. Oh. No. No. Oh, okay. I thought they had just taken out his eye. I'm not going to lie to you. But also, if you're against a good martial artist, a good martial artist can pick up on your fighting stance and style like pretty quickly. And this isn't just like I can read your mana type thing. Like, specifically what I'm pointing out is like if you ever go to fight against a martial artist and it's like a person that isn't just trained in one particular area but multiple fighting styles, what you'll end up seeing is they might be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years old. And guess what? The moment that you take your stance, they know. They know the way you fight. They understand the way you fight. A lot of people in a lot of schools have very similar fighting stances that they alternate a little bit, right? And it's always interesting to see people freak out the moment that there's a counter to it, right? I work with a lot of coaches that do martial arts, MMAs, whatnot, right? Because lived and grew up doing martial arts. And oftentimes, one of the biggest things that we can tell is positioning, 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 right? How do you fight? Why do you fight? How like are you in a wrestling stance? Are you in a like kickboxing stance and so on and so forth? Vern is a believer of the basic hit spamming. Spam, spam, spam. That's so good, dude. Holy shit. Hold on. Okay. Okay. They're going fucking ham with this animation though. Of the powerful warrior? Fuck, dude. See, but that's where you messed up. Because he's a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. This is a weapon to surpass Metal Gear, you know, otherwise known as he has trained under him to surpass him. While you do know his master's fighting style, he has like trained to actually do damage and do more than just that. It's true though. It's true if we think about it. Like he has literally, and his master has even said it. Like, like you know, he has been like, if it was a real battle, it would have hurt him. Yeah, her emotionless face, even during those attacks, really makes it seem even more like an inhumane monster. Absolutely, yeah. It'd be terrifying finding them if we're being honest about it, because you're you're going through it, you might scratch or whatnot. Just seeing that, like, you know, nothing. Oh, you sure about that? Oh. Oh. Yep. Persistence. Boys, even when life knocks you down, keep standing back up. Life can be a weird journey that sometimes you feel it's taken everything from you. That sometimes you feel like you're down in the dumps and that's it. But keep standing up. Build your better tomorrow. Do what needs to be done for you. At the end of the day, you have destiny in your hands if you so want it. It's a powerful, powerful way of encouragement. It's a powerful way of pushing things forward. And it really is about like the how and why you want to stand back up. That's what makes winners don't quit. Wait, no musclehead. But like it's a powerful moment. Also, Camilla, I didn't even see you there. How you doing, Camilla? Did you end your stream already? Apologies for not seeing her hydrate. Um, but that's the overall aspect that's coming in for me. You know, like how does it mean for you? Like, why does it like? What does it mean for you to stand back up, even when life may be rude to you, even when life may take us down from time to time, even when our, you know, when we don't feel like we're worth it. You know, easier said than done, but the message still stands. Absolutely, absolutely. By the way, you guys won't be able to hear the Oni chants and stuff because we're currently in analysis mode. Just giving you a heads up. We ended a bit ago. Oh, Camilla, you should go live. Stream something for a bit. No, I appreciate you so much. You're amazing. You're an amazing streamer, and honestly, people should go check you out. Mods, can we have a shout out, please, for Camilla? Guys, in case you guys don't know who that is, you guys know I tend to lurk around and whatnot. I know we kind of gave them some love and support, but Camilla's an incredible streamer, an absolutely incredible streamer. They were doing some fantastic work. They stayed up for like 24 hours doing a lot of craft work, and to say I was blown away by how open and amazing and just a kind individual that they were. I can't say that enough. Like, check out their streams, show them that love and support. Legitimately, like, go and show some love and support to them because individuals like this that are just so talented and creative does like it's rare. It is an absolute rarity. Here we go. Thanks, Kamala. So, question for you guys, and this is like an actual. I moved my fucking computer 1 inch, and I'm fucking terrified it's gonna go down. An actual psychological question for you guys: can the fake ever be so real that the real is fake? I know that sounds weird. That sounds really, really weird. But like it's a legitimate question. I don't mean to go all fucking Nisa Monogatari with you guys, but can a fake ever be so real that the real is fake? And with this, take it out of an anime perspective and put it into real life, right? Like legitimately, extract the anime perspective out of it and into real life. Can a person ever claim to be something and, even though it's a fake thing, because we've all heard it, fake it till you make it, right? But then it's like work hard and never give up and you'll make your dreams. There's so many ironies in life that like it's we get thrown over and over again. Same beast, different animal. Charlie Chaplin, who lost to the Charlie Chaplin lookalike. Yeah. With the amount of Silicon Valley scams coming out. Yeah. Well, even through it, like for example, you're an up and coming therapist, yeah? Have you ever heard, right? And especially out in the field where you're at, have you ever heard of people jumping in on the wagon of like, oh yeah, well I'm a therapist too, or I'm a psychologist and having no credentials, but yet like writing that out and shitting on others or trying to go ahead and like pull themselves in as an expert in a field without having that credentials. It happens way too often. It happens more often than you think. It doesn't even have to be in that. You have people that like literally go out into people that literally go out into the field like that fake lawyer who did 26 cases and won all of them. Yeah. Crypto coins. Masters, just ping me on Discord if it craps out. Wow. Wow. That's okay. Oh my god. Oh, and I didn't even hit record to that. Oh, oh my god. YouTube, if you're joining us, hi. Welcome back in. Apparently, there was an internet update that needed to happen, so I don't know what that means to the modem. So it crapped out on us. Apologies for that. You guys just missed a really, really phenomenal shot, but also, yeah, you got to learn when to take a hit, when to go for it. I'll be honest. I've been really, and I guess I'll use this as an example. Even in the ring, even while fighting, even while doing everything, right? Thanks so much for the sub, Jesse Mask. Appreciate it. I've been close to getting knocked out. I've been extremely close, right? I remember my face got sold up for days because I took a roundhouse to the face, like just full on through. But the only reason I took it was because I knew I could land like a good finisher. Was because I knew if I was there, if I took this kick, I could finish the fight. I knew it was gonna hurt like hell. I knew I was gonna have a bloody nose, and I was probably like, it was gonna be like a 1 second moment like that. Shouldn't work on a battle axe duel though. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much death at that point, Dark Thug. But through that, it came through, and it came through as a moment of like, I'm gonna get hit more than likely. I'm gonna go through a lot of pain, but from this pain, I can persevere and I can keep going. And that's a huge moment of revelation through all of that. We're gonna back it up just to see the spectacular animation once again, real quick, just a little bit. I actually really love shows like this that aren't just concentrated on like, hey, here's the shipping, here's this, like here's etchy, here's harem, here's whatever. It's like, no, let's bring this back down to like just the concepts here. Ugh. It's just a flesh wound. Oh. Oh. You can go see her. My man. Oh. No, I'm not all right. I'm not all right. I'm not okay. That's oh. That's a hard one, man. They're really edging us, man. I know for No Nut November or Non-Stop Nutting November, they're really edging us here when he was already being overwhelmed with the sheer number of attacks. Absolutely. Someone posted the catwalk animation, which activates neurons in Discord general. How so? But we have to rewind over the last segment as soon as available. We do. We do. We do. But that's a moment. That's a big moment we're talking about. I know there's probably some elements in the show that aren't fully recorded in it because it is what it is. But I guess I'll ask it this way. Aside from the demons, have you guys ever been stigmatized like this? Sit in a group aside, shunned, uh, maybe even made fun of, maybe even gotten in a situation where people poke fun at you for what you are, what you represent, what groups you hung out with. Maybe people thought you were the weird kid, or maybe people use your diagnosis against you. Like being a weeb, yeah. For some people, it's being on the spectrum. I've seen a lot of people get picked on for a bit for being on the spectrum beforehand, and I know it's getting a lot more accepted, but it was pretty bad growing up. I remember kids getting picked on for that. Um, People being picked on for 101 things, sexuality, lifestyle, so on. You name it. It's probably happened, you know? And through that, how have you seen things change? If you have seen things change, how has that happened and why? What was the good that came out of it, and what was some of the bad that may have come out of it as well? there is there are a lot of interesting terms that come from this, right? Because in terms of like for demons themselves, of course, we know that there's this predator nature in them that they'll just pounce and hunt and they can fake empathy and fake sympathy and fake all of these things. Uh AOT happened and everyone became a weeb nowadays. But what I'm highlighting from this is like there are elements that really need to be showcased and talked about that often aren't talked about because people get put into tiny boxes and people get like semblance to this. Like you can't form connections for him, especially for him calling out her name after she got defeated. Makes me wonder. Aside from being his assistant, was there something more? Maybe just oh wow, I can't believe that happened, or was it like a genuine care, a genuine form of this is someone that I've cared for a while. This is someone that has meant something for me, and now seeing as though it all went to garbage, like you know, mm. No. The question of do you any know who Frank? I don't know who that is. I'm just gonna be straight up about it. I don't know who that is. If you want to enlighten me, feel free. I would very much appreciate it. You know. I liked this episode of Frieren. I thought this episode of Frieren was great and represented a lot of interesting concepts. Um, I don't know what else to say other than like for me, this episode showcased a lot of like number one, the reasons why these demons feared Frieren and how even Frieren's influence has allowed others to challenge them in areas that they weren't prepared for, you know? But guys, how do you guys feel about it? Do let me know. I'm sorry if there's been a lot of weird cuts and whatnot. The internet was cutting in and out, and also laptop issues and so on and so forth. I appreciate y'all on YouTube. You guys are fucking fantastic.